Let me make sure that everything goes. Yeah, okay. It just flipped over. My name is Milk and Cookies Total War. I'm with the Titans Spartacus today. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I am doing just fine. It is my 29th birthday, so I am an old, decrepit man at this point. It is all downhill from here. There's nothing to look forward to in this life or the next. I honestly had like a teeny bit of a existential crisis the other day. I was like, oh my god, dude, like I'm 1 year away from being 30. Jesus Christ. It's all over.
Trust me. Your hair, that's when my hair started falling out.
Is it really? When you, like, literally, you had just a full head of, you had the full mullet. You're rocking a full mullet, and then you hit 30 years old, and it was just, you know what? My hair, peacing out. There's that meme where the kid, like, does the two fingers up. He's like, peace. Just fades to black. There's nothing left. He just disappears. Turns invisible. That was your hair.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, you know what, boys? I'm out. See you later.
November 30th at 11:59 p.m. I was fine. And then December 1st,
luscious
12:01 a.m. Dude, I had thick eyebrows like Drake. I had this fucking Chuck Norris Italian mullet just sticking out like a full-on pomp. And then it was gone.
Imagine being Rasley in chat and saying that I'm 24, and let me tell you that you're overreacting. You're 24. Like, you're in the prime of your youth, good sir. I have rheumatoid arthritis in every single joint in my body. I have...
Imagine someone younger than you telling you that you're overreacting about being older.
Imagine being on the cusp of 30 and having a midlife crisis, and this youngin', this whippersnapper, comes into my chat on my birthday stream and tells me that I'm not old. What's wrong with you? Who do you think you are? It's honestly disgusting. I'm kind of offended that you would even... Like, how dare you? How dare you? Where do you get off? Alright, guys, we're doing free-for-alls and 2v2s and other shenanigans today. It's gonna be very chill. We're kind of just doing whatever. I lowered my bitrate a little bit, so it should be a little bit better than it was during the campaign stream. I'll probably, at some point, sit down with somebody and try to figure out settings that are maybe a little bit better for 1440p streaming. Because I did notice there was a teeny bit of lag at some points during that last stream. I don't know why. Again, my computer should be absolute, and my internet should be running an absolute train. But I do know that there's some stuff that you can tweak here and there to hopefully get a smoother experience. So, Italian, it's your call if you want to play or if you want to just spectate with me.
I would love to spectate.
Okay, then back out and join as a spectator. That's one way to do it. Oh my god, Logan
dude,
Meyer
look
with the
at you.
100. You're not old, just slightly less young. Thank you very much for that 100, man. Much appreciated. That's a fun way to start out the stream. Thank you very much, Logan. And Mike Coxwell, happy birthday. You old fart. A day closer to death. Jokes aside, cheers. Love the content. Thank you very much, guys. And there's one more right in front of that. We got Nicholas. Morgan Thaler, happy birthday, old man. Love your content. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. So, Italian and I are going to duo commentate just some of the sickest free-for-alls you've ever seen in your goddamn life. It's gonna be great. But the first thing is we need players. So if you're watching right now, if you're a viewer on stream, my recommendation is that you boot up the game. Well, before you boot up the game, switch your Steam location to US East, Washington, DC, and that will allow you to see my lobby browser. And then just come on in, play some free-for-alls with us, and let's have a good time, shall we? I've got some Hofbrau München, some Bayern Munich beer. I have a literal Stein. This is when I kind of wish that I had a video camera, but I double filled it, so I've got 2 beers in here. And I'm just chugging some German brewskis. So I got this yesterday. So should be fun. Should be a fun experience for all. But I need players, and right now we only have Pinkamena in here. So if you want to play on stream and embarrass yourself in front of literal millions of people, because God knows I'm just the most popular YouTube channel on the site, then come on down to Partyville and we'll have a good time. We got a million other donations, so let's hit those real quick. Are you in as a spectator, Italian, yet, or are you having issues?
Yeah, the issue is you got to open up a spectator slot.
It there is a spec slot open, but I'll open another one. Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
that too.
It literally counts me as one, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Come on, bro. Shit, dude.
Jeez, son.
Because it's your birthday doesn't mean you gotta.
Zachram with the CHF15. I have no idea what monetization style that is, but happy birthday, you old man. Keep doing your amazing content. I shall, my friend. Thank you for the donation.
It's
And
a Swiss franc.
I will definitely be hitting up the Streamlabs donations aspects. I won't be doing that literally as every single donation comes in, just because I have to hit some buttons to get over to that side, but rest assured, I will make sure I read every single donation out loud on stream today. But we still have no players in here, so if you guys are having issues joining the lobby, let me know. I should be on US East. In fact, what I could do, I guess, is confirm via Steam that that's what's going on. So we're gonna go. So if you want to, you should be able to see my. Yeah, you should be able to see this. No.
Oh, I'm here with you, baby. Don't you worry.
Okay, so all you have to do is open your Steam overlay, go to settings, go to downloads, and then change your download region to US Washington DC. And once you've done that and restart your game, you should be able to join.
Me?
Everyone.
I'm in it.
Literally
I'm
everyone.
in it right now.
Literally everyone else. What have you been up to today, man?
You know what, dude? All I was working on some stuff. You know, I literally like woke up and was like, you know what? Time to get to work. Time to S the D of the D.
And by that you mean you were just like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I got to the computer, booted it up, and I ordered like 7 things off Amazon, and I just didn't do anything else. And I kind of sputtered around doing some work. Like I wrote down some notes to make myself feel better. I wrote down ideas, you know, and then I cooked up ground bison. Like
I think that is an overlooked aspect of the YouTube game in general. Is that when we wake up in the morning, all of that motivation is completely internal.
Yeah.
You basically wake up and you say, all right, I'm either going to do stuff today or I'm not. And if I don't, well, I'm not really going to make any money, which is fine in some certain circumstances. For other people, not so much. You want to make sure that you know, like, actually get your shit done. And so I think that's all, like, internal motivation.
Yeah, and it's like, and I'm sure you've been here too, right? Like, oh man, beginning of February, Warhammer 3 is announced. And you're just jacked with ideas. Like you're in the bathroom pooping and you've got ideas. You're in the shower, you've got ideas, and you're just writing them down. And you exhaust through those ideas, and you're like, well, what else is there to do now? Like, what have I done for 4 years? How did I ever make content before?
Me being the drunk idiot that I am, I didn't actually tell anyone how to get into the lobby. The password is 9. So milkandcookiesTW is the game name. The password is 9. I will ask that if you want to join and play on stream for the entertainment or jeering of the mob, the peons in chat.
Yeah, those lowly peasants. Yeah, those people that pay your bills.
If you want to play in front of them, then make sure that you have the password, and that would be password is 9. And the other element is make sure that you have a decent computer and internet access. Internet access is a big thing. I think you'll have a hard time joining if you don't have internet. That would be pretty problematic in a multiplayer online game. But yeah, we want to make sure that we have decent computers and decent internet here, because if you don't, it's going to make it for a laggy experience, and that will make it unpleasant for the rest of us. So
information superhighway.
Yeah, I saw your Discord message. You idiot! You're so silly.
Me? You, dude.
It's all
I'm
your
over here
fault.
talking about black Kraken rum, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a hot beer. I'm like, okay, whatever.
So freshman year of college, I don't know what it was, but Black Kraken was the go-to rum. I really like mixed drinks. Everyone is still like fresh out of high school. We're all saying like, you know what, guys, we want to party, but we want to do it in a way that doesn't make us want to instantly vomit. Yeah, respectfully, yeah. Well, except that Black Kraken rum is not, and in fact, we had multiple experiences where girls in our dorm would get so blackout drunk off Black Kraken and Coke, they would walk into someone else's closet and just urinate all over their, like, they literally thought it was bathrooms. They literally thought it was a bathroom. They would open their roommates or someone else's closet door and be like, oh, I'm just going to relieve myself here. This is totally a toilet. No, it's a wardrobe. It's just clothing. Like, what are you doing? Get a hold of yourself. You're out of control.
I have a hard and fast rule when it comes to rum.
Yeah.
The higher the, I think I've told you this before, the higher the ranking official, the worse the rum. Like, you can get Admiral Nelson, which is a Captain Morgan knockoff in a plastic bottle.
And Captain Morgan isn't that great anyway, so if you're knocking off Captain Morgan, you've got issues already. Like, you've already lost.
Right, but then you go reverse. You go to Sailor Jerry. Sailor Jerry's pretty decent.
That was
then
also
you go
popular
off the boat. You go mythological. Black Kraken rum is delightful, but it always blacks you out, man. Like, that is a recipe for accidentally pissing in someone's closet.
There's a vodka that we drank back in college that was called oh my, no, it was Burnett's. Burnett's was and that retching that Italian Spartacus is experiencing right now, if you drank that, you know exactly. We're talking like bottom of the barrel, like rail alcohol. It tastes awful, but it honestly, it had a million different flavors. It was super cheap. That's why people went for it in college. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in the US, and definitely East Coast, but I think it was also on West Coast as well, because you know what it is. Essentially they'd have like mango flavor, citrus flavor, pineapple flavor, blueberry, strawberry, just a bunch of disgusting vodka flavors. And people, I remember freshman year of college, I decided that it was a great idea to neck a bottle of Burnett's. And by the way, I am not a fierce alcoholic in any way, shape, or form. I did not drink, I barely drank at all in high school. In college, I partook a little bit more. a little bit more. But I remember straight up chugging a bottle, not the full thing, obviously, because I would literally be dead, because I weighed like 135 pounds in college, so that I would have literally died. But I definitely just straight up took it to the face when I was already kind of drunk, and this was for my birthday freshman year, and I was literally hungover for 3 days, and I distinctly remember waking up the next morning. The next morning, I woke up, and I mean, I blacked out. I should have blacked out. I woke up the next morning, and I said, oh my god, it feels like I have been hit by an 18-wheeler. I am going to die. By the way, I went to class that morning at 9 a.m. I sat through the entire thing. At the end of it, I said, sprinted to the bathroom, vomited everywhere. But guess what I did that night when I was blacked out? My friends... my friends were fantastic. They undressed me because I had vomited all over myself and vomited all over my brick wall. They threw me in the shower. Gerbil. They threw me in the shower, and I remember walking out in my room at like 8 a.m. that morning, like literally feeling like I'd been hit by a Mack truck. And I said to my friend, like, dude, what happened last night? And he said, well, we had to throw you in the shower. You vomited everywhere. Like, no biggie. It's all cool. Like, you're good. You're good. You're good. And I'm like hyperventilating because I'm like, I feel so bad. I'm so dehydrated. What's happening? And apparently, I had been walking in the hallway, just stumbling like a zombie, shambling. And he had said to me, like, dude, you've got vomit all over your shirt. Like, let's get you cleaned up. We need to get you in the shower. And I had been staring out the window, just like aimlessly, and had already told him, my friend, I'm already in the shower. And I was just standing in the middle of the hallway. So they had to throw me in there. They got me some Gatorades, and I was literally hungover for 2 days, and it was an absolutely miserable experience. But that was my Burnett's experience freshman year, which was fun.
You can't come to my wedding or my bat mitzvah or anything
All
for
right.
that matter.
Boys, there are no unit caps. You can literally do whatever you want. I probably should have told you this like 5 minutes ago, but you can do whatever the hell you want. You can bring whatever the hell you want. We are just having a stupid ass free-for-all to get this stream started, so do it. And it should be an entertaining experience for everyone involved. If you want to bring 8 Queen Besses, feel free. Their funds should be, you know what? Yeah, we'll stick with large for the first one just to see how things run. And then we'll jump into it, and there are a million donations I have to get to. So we'll jump into those as well. Pinkamena as the Wargrove of Woe. We might be seeing some Drycha action. We got some Phoenix and Lizardmen. Hayden's Phone with the Vampire accounts, and Tomb Kings with Meyer. We'll be playing on the Lost Temple, because it's probably my favorite free-for-all map. And when you guys are ready, jump into it. I'm all ears and eyes, baby. All right, Luring, sounds good, man. Thanks for showing up. Nonetheless, Gaming Jarl. Back in my day, we had one Warhammer. Happy birthday! Thank you, my friend. Back in your day, was Warhammer 40k not a thing? Back in your day, like, are you like 80 years old? We had Josh Lane with the 10. Happy birthday, Andy. Big thanks to one of my favorite Total War YouTubers since the glory days of Rome 2. It has been a while since we posted some Rome 2 content. You have been around for a very long time if you're watching all that stuff. We got Ty Guy, 15 bucks. Happy birthday, old man. Enjoy the back pain and neck problems. All jokes aside, thank you for your commentary and dedication to the game. Also, stop calling us peasants. But what is the Roman equivalent of? It's not peons.
You're thinking about the proletariat?
No, you idiot! That's the bourgeois.
I think you mean the proletariat.
No,
the bourgeoisie.
It's the oh my god, why can't I think of it's the people like in the Colosseum and like throwing like
the mob, right?
Yeah, it's the mob. But what is the actual Roman word for it?
Not serf.
It starts with a P.
Yeah. Fuck my brain.
Yeah, I mean I'm drunk, so don't expect anything from me. I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
I might not
I'm
be
not,
smart.
but I know what love is.
But I know what love. The way you said it, what love is. I am Pepe Le Pew.
Get that Marvin Gaye. The plebs, thank you.
Plebs, there you go.
The,
Hey, you already called them
plebeians.
plebs earlier.
Yeah, no, I didn't use that word earlier. I think I called them peons.
Oh yeah, more work.
I'm just kidding. You guys aren't plebs. You're just serfs.
God, dude, maybe I don't want to be a part of this. Just watch you like self combust.
Literally just destroy my own channel with this one stream.
self-destruct, spontaneously combust. Yeah, like over here, like just all right, guys, we're gonna go through the words you can't say anymore and just like rip down it.
No, but seriously, guys, thank you for joining on my birthday. It is a wonderful experience to have you all here, and I think the best way that you guys can enjoy this as well is crack open some. Well, it doesn't have to be
Black
brews.
Kraken rum. Black Kraken rum.
If you have Black Kraken rum, then for the love of God, bust that out. Mix it with some Coke, ice cold. Hashtag not sponsored. Coca-Cola, and just go to town, my guys.
You know, I thought it was great when I brought up Admiral Nelson. The one person I did not expect to chime in on it, Romulan dog. East Coast majesty that he is goes Admiral Nelly. Like, of course, that's already got like an East Coast following. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Italian, watch the stream for a second and let me know if when I move my camera around it gets jittery. On my screen, it looks jittery, and I have no idea. Like, it's so smooth on my end, I have no idea why the stream would. I lowered the bitrate by 1500, so substantially. So there might need to be some things we need to alter here if we can. Does that look?
So sometimes when you play the game, yeah, it does have a bit of a
is it a bit or is it a lot? Because on my screen it looks like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like a lag.
Yeah. Okay. So why do you think that would be? Because I'm streaming at 8500 bitrate for 1440p, which my computer and internet should just completely blow out of the water, but maybe not. I mean.
Could be graphics, like a graphical setting you have put in the game.
Should I lower my? I can't even change my graphics settings yet until everybody's loaded in. What do you think I should alter?
Let's take a look when you load. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, it won't even let you do it yet.
Yeah, it's honestly it's laggier than it was during my campaign stream, like substantially, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, there's some like little tricks that we can try. Mine, I think all my graphics actually got reset when I updated my graphics card, which kind of sucks. Like, I did a driver update, and it's like, oh, you probably wanted everything to max. I'm like, no, I didn't. I wanted them a very specific way. Now I have to.
Yeah, honestly, like maybe just lowering the graphics settings might do it. But that's the thing. It's like if I'm running the game,
but you have
at, like,
a 3080, so
yeah.
it's weird that's
okay.
A thing.
This is the most frustrating part about YouTubing or streaming in general. Like, numbers that shouldn't be a problem become a problem. I have a 3080, I have an i9 9900KF, I have gigabit internet. Should not be an issue streaming at 1440p at all. Now, obviously, there are things we can change here that will make it run smoother. We're gonna try to do that right now, but like I don't. Why would it be running poorly? I don't really get it.
How much RAM do you have?
32,
right?
32, but I never enabled XMP.
That doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah,
I mean, it's cooler, but it's not going to help. So this game is like super processor heavy, but you have a super processor. It just, some processors or some games aren't really good at utilizing multi-thread. Some are, some programs won't, some will. Like that's why usually Ryzen's really good for a lot of stuff, and Intel's better for other things. Like it's such a headache to deal with.
Apparently I can't change my graphics while I'm spectating, which is pretty dumb.
Looks like you can't.
I'm gonna continue moving my camera around and see if it maybe smooths out a little bit. What we might have to do, guys, is if this just ends up being laggy at the start, then we'll go into settings after this battle and fix it up a bit. My apologies. Obviously, I thought that just lowering my bitrate by 1500 would help substantially on this front, and it appears to not be. It's just very finicky. It's one of those things that, like, once you figure it out and know what your settings should be, then it'll be good for every stream. You can't
touch them.
Yeah, then it'll be good for every stream after that. But again, this is only my second stream since I completely overhauled my my computer. So just bear with me here. If it's a little bit laggy for this first game, that's all right. We should be able to figure it out after that and move on from there, my guys. It's super smooth on my end too. That's the frustrating thing. Like the game's running fine. It's just on the stream itself, it appears to be a bit of an issue. And maybe I wonder if that's like, if you go down to like 1080p or something, if that will still have that lag or not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I think that it just could be a graphical setting. Nick was having this issue. German was having this issue. Oh my God. I was looking at one of the builds. And it was because we were on Discord doing multiple screen shares. So...
Kato with the 100 super chat. No message whatsoever. He didn't feel like talking to me. Thank you very much, my friend. I remember he's been around, I think, since the Shogun 2 days. At least that there is a Svendai Cinderglazed was, I think, his old profile name. If that's not you, my apologies, but he had the exact same profile picture, and you've been around for a really goddamn long time. So if that is indeed you, thank you. If not, screw you. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for the 100. Very much appreciated, my guy. That's very, very generous of you, my friend. All right, so in terms of... All right, this is hilarious, by the way. We have Hayden's phone and the vampire accounts with 19 Krells. So he's been watching Okoi, I guess. And he just said, you know what? I want to do Kemmler and a bunch of Black Axe Krells. So we have a full army of them. And that could actually be kind of terrifying for a lot of these builds. Dealing with that many 470 weapon strength, armor piercing, bonus first large behemoths in melee, and they won't be degenning. And in fact, Kemmler might be able to summon more on top of that. Yeah, he can. He can summon one more on top of that. That's actually hilarious. Stream hosting location right now. You mean the multiplayer lobby? It is Washington, D.C. So if you want to change your Steam location there, you should be able to see the server lobby. But I'm streaming from US East, I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah, Hayden's phone and Krell looking ridiculous. Again, apologies for the lag on stream. We will try to get that sorted as soon as this battle is over. And for Pinkamena, we've got a bunch of flyers, a Feral Manticore, 2 Great Hawks, and I would imagine a full Drycha theme build in here. Yeah, so we've got Deepwood Scouts, we've got Firebark Elders, Dryads, and even Coetl or Coethel. I'm not sure if that's actually how you pronounce it. Coethel might be the legit name for it. But yeah, he is an Elder Ancient, one of 3, a Donhu, Durthu, and Coetl. He's the kind of dickish one, and he is extremely powerful and not allowed in multiplayer for that fact. King Cohort, Krasgors, and yeah, literally a full Krasgor build with Nakai the Wanderer at the helm for Phoenix and the Lizardmen, and a Skink Priest, the Lord of Heavens, flying overhead, and then over on the other side, we've got Meyer and the Tomb Kings. Skeleton Spear front line. He's got probably the most legit of the free-for-all builds so far. 2 Hyro Titans, Centrally Imperishable on his Kemrian War Sphinx, Necrotect for the heals, and you're gonna be wanting to heal up all these constructs. And then some Nahakar warriors in the back. So, good luck, have fun, my friends. Jump right into it, and let's have some entertaining action while we have like 15 FPS on stream. It'll be great.
You know, if this was a really spicy adventure, we could have bet like shots on this of some sort. Like, oh, you know, who do you want to win? Okay.
This was kind of spur of the moment. It would have been a brilliant idea to like literally get
especially with like face cams going and get really just lit like a Christmas tree.
I will say, in terms of my drinking, I am usually very good at cutting. I mean, we've met in person now 3 or 4 times for events for Thrones of Britannia and 3 Kingdoms. I don't think we've actually done a Warhammer event together with Great Assembly, have we?
No, we have not.
No, it's always been for historical Total Wars, which is interesting because obviously at this point,
there's so few.
Yeah, total. Yeah, well, at this point we've not had one for a year and change. It's been since no, oh my God, it's been 2 years.
May 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally been 2 years since we've had a Total War event. It's actually really sad. But it's usually for historical stuff, me and Italian, and I'm pretty good at like cutting myself off. Like I enjoy getting buzzed. I do not enjoy getting legit drunk because the hangover and that element of it is just not very fun for me. So usually I know how to cut myself off and just like chug water before I go to bed. I do all the smart stuff because, like I said, I'm an old decrepit man. I don't feel like just straight up, you know, like dying from drinking some beers. But there are times where, like on your birthday, where you just need to like take some Jello shots and get Gucci girl, white girl wasted, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's true, dude, but I don't know. In San Francisco, you didn't really handle yourself too well. Like, you were pretty smashed, and then you, like, went ahead and just, like, smacked that person's ass, and you were like, hey, give me another one, toots. And he turns around, and it was Dogbert, and he's like, what's wrong with you?
I distinctly remember that. I had kind of phased that out completely because I didn't want to be embarrassed with CA basically said at that point, like, you're not allowed to come to any of our events anymore. And I just
never
said,
again, Indie Pride.
I tried my best, and my best wasn't good enough. Felt really bad. Alright, so we have a monstrous infantry blob from Phoenix. The Lizardmen are going straight in. Dryad summon, malevolent dryads, rouse to wrath, rouse to ruin, and a red dawn. Pinkamena dropping the dryads in the middle of a bunch of angry bonus versus infantry Kroxigors, and that's probably not going to go so well for them. Withering upgraded, area of effect hitting everything on the Lizardman side of things, and this is going to be an interesting engagement because Kroxigors are great versus infantry, but not so much against monstrous infantry or the Treekin might be able to hold the line, and we have a serious blob fight developing in the center here. I have absolutely no idea how it's gonna go, but it's looking pretty bananas, my guy.
Dude, it's hard to even follow. It's just I hear nothing but screeching. And there's so many eagles and flocks of people.
I don't know what it is, but they changed something with the audio. And they made
where, like, even if you're far away, it sounds like you're right next to it.
Yes, that and the feral manticore summon, the transformation of Kadon, now literally sounds like someone in the Blair Witch Project being brutally axe murdered, like, and just so loud. It's so loud and obnoxious. I have no idea what they were thinking. This appears to not be going so great for the lizard. All right, so. Look at those Kroxigors, man. They were all healthy, and now they are literally all dead, and this should tell you all you need to know about Kroxigor cores. Hashtag not viable, even in stupid-ass free-for-alls. Absolutely demolished. Pinkamena has just gotten 8,000 points doing literally nothing, while Phoenix and his army are in literal ruins. You remember when Wayne... Do you watch soccer at all? Wayne Rooney... Wayne Rooney and the English soccer team, there's a... Basically, they made fun of his name and said Wayne is in literal ruins and spelled it like his last name, Rooney. That's pretty much what the Lizardmen are right now. They are in absolute dire straits. They feel super bad. All their monstrous infantry being torn apart by Deepwood Scouts, and it's just death and destruction have come to the children of the old ones, and now they're getting sandwiched by the Tomb Kings, and everyone said, you know what, Nakai, screw that Kroxigor in particular. I want no part of it. I want you to die and die horribly, my friend. That's exactly what's happening right now.
I just picture you standing on your chair at this point, just frothingly drunk.
I am
talking about
literally rubbing my nipples as I speak. It's
I don't need luck. I'm good.
Major Kong with the 15. Thanks for answering my song question on one of your old Tomb Kings Lord vids a few months back. Dry Well. I remember it distinctly, my friend. I've been jamming to Dry Well ever since. Love your vids. Happy birthday. Stay classy. I watch football? I do. Yes. Occasionally. I used to watch it more because we had the Fox Sports channel. I think it was 584 on Verizon Fios. And I used to watch, especially when it came to like UEFA Champions League stuff. When it got late in the tournament, I would definitely watch that. And obviously World Cup, I'm just a fan of sports in general. I watch most sports. I watch basketball, football, soccer, pretty much everything. Okay, so Krell, the vampire accounts have dropped the hammer. The Hierarch Titan is in the middle there, and I don't know if anyone will be able to stop this madness. Flock of Doom will do absolutely nothing. The Hierarch Titan Blob will be able to do okay against most of these armies, but not against 18 Krells. Like, what are you supposed to do against that? Like, oh my god. Dude, look at the Hierarch Titan's HP bar plummet. It's at 4,500. It was full HP like
every
30
swing
seconds
is
ago.
just a chump 500 down.
Oh my god, there's no there's no knockdown resist whatsoever. So that huge statue is just being absolutely demolished, and it's basically like a scene from, okay, so if you guys ever watched Gundam, any of the Gundam series, the Zaku's versus Gundams at this point, except the Gundams are like 5 feet tall. It's just Krell and a Mohawk demolishing tall geese. The Zaku's are dead. It's over. One Hierarch Titan goes down, and the rest of them probably not going to be around for too much longer. Nakai, well, he's at 400 HP.
Now I want to go watch Gundam Wing. I don't even want to do this anymore. I want to watch tall geese go fight something.
Honestly, the best thing about Toonami was watching the intros for all those cartoon shows. But Gundam had an ad place for Endless Waltz, and
oh yeah,
it was Jess Communication was the name of the song, and it's like some female vocalist group from Japan, and it's a fantastic freaking song. Just wow me communication. It's so good, dude. Like every time I heard that, I just get so hyped.
Dude, like that was best about Toonami. You had Dragon Ball Z, and then you had
Garlic Jr. Saga, then into oh my god, it's so good. Like the whole thing is just so freaking good.
No other future generation will have it as good as we did, brother.
Never, my friend. So far, Pinkamena is absolutely demolishing this free-for-all. He's at 14,000 points. Phoenix is in second place with 6,000. Kemmler is in dire straits now. Oh my god. Cetra the Imperishable coming in with the Wrath of Patra, dropping some serious sunny vibes. It's always sunny in Nahakara. And Kemmler is just saying, you know what? I don't really want to be here anymore. He's running away. Now he's being chased by Great Eagles. And I don't know if he's going to be able to escape from this situation. This looks pretty dire for him.
Damn, I mean, it's kind of a royal shit show. There's so many Krells just chasing down this Hero Titan.
This is the benefit and the downside to doing no rules free-for-alls. They're super entertaining and stupid, which works perfectly with the vibe we're going for here. But I would not say that any of this has been super high skill up to this point, but that's alright. We're watching it for the funsies, not for like the sick micro skills, you know? And
I mean, when's the last time you were able to control this many Krells? I think never.
I can honestly say that I have never used a stack of 19 Krells in my life, and huge props to Hayden's phone. Unfortunately, he's in last place at the moment, and Pinkamena might be so far ahead that Krells have no chance of pulling this one back.
How much do you get though if you're last man standing? 5,000? 8,000?
Not 8,000. I think you can max get between like 3,000 and 5,000. Right now, I'm not sure there's enough points on the map for him to crawl this one back anyway.
Did you say crawl this one back?
Of course.
You son of a bitch.
Now, the question for me is what Coetl can do, and the answer is absolutely nothing. You'll do fucking nothing, said Conor McGregor. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do against all these Krells? Like, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Like, look at this monster. Like, sure, you have 114 kills, fantastic, but there's absolutely no way you can take this fight. So, honestly, we're gonna see one of the most badass non-demon characters in all of Warhammer Fantasy say, "Help me, mommy, please. I don't want to be here anymore." He's running away, and he's gonna get caught. Like, I think Krell's actually faster than 33 speed, 35. Okay, he might, but he's exhausted. And they're fading. Oh, they're gonna catch him. Oh, you're so dead. One zombie summon's all it's gonna take. It's gonna be ruinous for the Eldest Ancient.
Nothing.
You'll do nothing.
Mommy, so are you trying to assume that tree men also breastfeed?
I mean,
this is a turn in the lore.
Who's that guy on Total War Reddit who always posts elf memes, but he's like a terrible person and should be shunned by all communities ever?
I do not go there. I do not go there.
You don't go to Total War Reddit except to post your videos?
Oh, they used the forums.
No, Total War Reddit. I was like, I don't go there.
I don't go onto the forum. I do not go to that dark
I don't
Shadowlands.
go to it. You will not catch me there. No, what is his name? Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb's his name. Yeah, that's the kind of porn that he probably posts on the subreddits where it's allowed. Definitely not Total War, but this guy has been
not the ones that I frequent. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
Yo, this guy Spirit Bomb has been posting elf memes on Vermintide subreddit and Total War subreddit for a while, but he apparently has some very strange proclivities that I've not seen what they are, but I think they relate to Vor in some way.
To what?
Vor. You don't know what Vor is? You sweet
I'm kind of
summer
glad
child.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna break it down for you.
You and your damn Zoomer lingo.
Thankfully, I'm not into that stuff either. I've literally never seen it. I just know what it is because I have Google and I know how to like search like what does Vor mean, and I'm seriously like that sounds terrifying. And basically, it has to do with like being eaten alive. I think is like part of it.
All right.
Not great. Not great.
What is?
What is Vor? Yeah. No, don't Google image it, Italian. You might scream.
I've already done it. I've already.
But anyway, that's what he's into, apparently. But he's been posting all that stuff, and it sounds like breastfeeding Coetal would probably be up his alley, probably.
What is this? Why is the internet so much weirder?
Dude, it's a horrifying place. I don't recommend
Rule
you.
34 has taken on just a mind of its own.
I mean, that is the literal definition. Pickamena, I think you're gonna have to go in, man. You're literally not gonna escape from this. You're gonna have to fight. There's just nothing for it. You're gonna have to go in.
Oh my God, Tracer.
Oh, you actually Google image it, didn't you?
Oh, of course. I'm not gonna not do that. I grew up in the days of steakandcheese.com. I didn't think much could phase me.
I don't know what that is, and I'm not sure.
It's a good thing you don't.
Alright, so we have Coetal here fighting a bunch of Krells and zombie summons. He's making his last stand. He has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I mean, he's a big orange tree. Like, where are you gonna go? There's really nothing. And honestly, oh god, oh my god, he just insta died. Like, it doesn't matter if you're unbreakable. He's just instant. The karate chop. The karate chop is coming in. It's over. Oh, it collapses in a red ruin. It's over.
Dude, watch him get 10k right here and pull ahead.
He is not going to win this game.
It's gonna happen.
Hayden's phone literally cannot win. There are not.
It's gonna happen, dude.
Oh,
watch you.
Oh, Kemmler. Oh, he's crumbling out. Oh, this is the saddest death I've ever seen. Can we get some F's in the chat for our boy Grandpappy Kemley? Like, he's literally just gonna sit. He's gonna die. It's over.
No, he's fine. He's fine. It's just. Oh.
You just took a nap on stream. You're just like, all right, it's way past my bedtime.
Sleep it off, boys.
I'm going to bed, boys.
I've had too much black crack and rum.
Good night,
Find me a closet to fall asleep.
F's in the chat. Oh my god, just embarrassing for your boy, Grandpappy Kemmler. All right, no, but serious question before we jump into further in this battle.
Is this a 4 thing?
If I change bitrate or any settings like that, does that end the stream?
Yes, you have to end the stream to do those things.
Okay, that's lame. Okay, so it'll have to be in-game graphic settings that I alter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
That might work, honestly. That could be literally all that it is. I am on ultra everything right now, which should probably.
Dude, it absolutely is. Go to your graphic settings. We'll fix that right now.
I cannot do it right now. That's why I didn't do it at the start of the game. I would have.
Oh, I thought it was over.
Yeah. Italian as my co-cat. This is what he does in Everchosen. He shows up. He takes the paycheck.
I've been texting the whole time. Nick,
Turn's doing all the heavy lifting, and Italian's just like, you know what, guys? I don't really care what's happening right now. I'm out.
Like, look at the high elves on the board. Like, it's Skaven versus Empire, right? Yeah. The high elves really got that ballista down pat.
I love the Azure. They're so pretty.
Oh, man. Look at this Merworm. That's not in the game. Huh?
What are you talking about, player?
I don't think you know a goddamn thing about the Lord. You're saying something like that.
All right, so Hayden's phone actually managed to crawl that back relatively decently. The issue, and this is honestly like pro tip for anyone playing free for all, You have to actually kill stuff if you want a chance to win. I know it's kind of crazy.
Bullshit.
But if you don't go in and fight stuff, it will be hard to win. With that said, Hayden's phone did manage to take second place with a 19. It wasn't literally 19 stacks. It was 9. It was 14 Krells because he had to summon. Kevlar literally summoned. He's like, you know what? I don't have enough Krells. I need one more. They did okay. I mean, look, they absolutely blended the Hydro Titans. They blended everything that came their way. We saw the power of the Doom stack in multiplayer right here, but he did not do enough.
Before your very eyes.
Pinkamena, what he was able to do was just shred that poor Krasagor box, and this is the issue with spamming Monstrous Infantry. It doesn't work. And it's not that it's Phoenix's fault. He wanted to go for a fun, themey Krasagor build. Hats off to you, my friend. But Monstrous Infantry, in and of itself, is ass in pretty much any straight engagement. They need infantry support. If they do not have it, they die. Like, literally a Krasagor unit, full 1100, 1200, 1300, Fimir, whatever, they will lose to 300 gold spears. You need infantry support. He had a couple skin cohort, obviously wasn't enough. What else? Just got 1,000,000 points shooting into all those monstrous infantry, and it was a sad face for the children of the old ones today. The Tomb Kings came in with their Hydro Titans. Oh my god. The Hydro Titans got 1 kill apiece. Let me see the damage value. 714, 595. Gundam Tall Geese and Gundam Epion in this one kind of pooped their pants. I think they got scared on stream and said, I don't know what to do. Have you ever played, you've played organized sports before, like in front of a crowd, right?
Yeah, you and I have talked about playing baseball before.
Yeah, but like in front of like a legit crowd, like.
Yes.
What's the biggest crowd you've ever been in front of, do you think?
I don't know. I was probably. I mean, I've been in a lot of theater productions too, so I've been in front of.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That is actually way more terrifying than anything sports related. So hats off on that front, anyway. Literally doing anything in front of a lot of people, you get the jitters. Your voice starts shaking. You get freaked out as hell. That's essentially what happened to the Hydro Titans here. They went up in front of just millions of people on stream, and they said, "I'm a new great," but in reality, they were like,
"I can't stop peeing."
In reality, they were literally pooping their pants, and they did absolutely nothing. So, embarrassing showing from the Hydro Titans there. Not Meyer's fault. It's the Hydro Titans' fault. No problem whatsoever. GG's, my friends. And I think we will get a new squad of 4 homies in here. Thank you all for joining. And if anyone else wants to join, remember the lobby name is milkandcookiesTW. The password is 9, and we're going to get another no rules free-for-all in here. So thank you, my friends. And if no one joins, then feel free to come back. But I have a feeling other people will want to play, so we will try to get them in. Pay the troll toll. Rehost again for the people that just got here. Yes, indeed, James Radcliffe. If you want to join, come on in. Change your Steam location to US East, Washington, D.C., and we will get another free-for-all. And actually, I'm going to have to rehost. Red Devil? Oh, no. Everyone joined. I should have left before. Okay.
Back out and do it. We've got to get those graphics, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to feel bad if these people don't make it in, because, like, they deserve it, because they joined. But, yeah, I mean, this is for the stream, so I kind of have to. I will try to make sure that Red Devil, Cobra, Sir Tarquin, and Tibbs all get in. I can't guarantee it. My apologies. I have to back out. I have to change my graphics real quick.
This is a sham. What a rubbish of stream.
I ruined their lives, dude. Okay, so I'm on Ultra everything right now. What would you recommend I change it to?
Okay, so let's do... What would you recommend? You just start changing a bunch of stuff and I can't even see. Okay, texture quality, keep on Ultra. Shadow detail, bring to medium.
Well, I'm not going to be zooming in that much, so I'll keep it high. Medium, okay, that's fine. So basically all high medium, right?
So no, so here I'll read off mine to you because
okay.
I just retweaked them. You're gonna go ultra texture, medium shadow. Even though you're not gonna go in, it's still gonna render. So just bring it down. VFX detail, ultra. Tree detail, high or medium, your choice. Unit detail, ultra. If you really, you can bring that to high if you so want.
I'll go high. Yeah.
Depth of field off. Screen space reflections on. Fog low. Anti-aliasing, you can really use whatever.
I always use FXAA just because I feel like some of the other higher ones are kind of brutal on even high-end PCs. I must say, guys, the most frustrating thing for Total War for me, literally the most frustrating element of Total War, is how poorly a lot of these games are optimized. It's not all of them. Like Troy, for instance, is actually very well optimized. It's actually kind of impressive. Total War Warhammer 2 right now, man, I've got a 3080 and an i9 9900 KF on 1440p, which is, by the way, a resolution that's been around for like a decade. And I still drop into the 40 FPSs during 1v1s occasionally. Like Skaven or Vampire accounts dumpster my frame rate at ultra graphics. That's embarrassing, dude. Like, I can run Battlefield 1 at 1440p at 140 FPS and never drop below 120. You're telling me 40 FPS is cool on Warhammer 2? Unacceptable. If that's not one of the big things they focus on for Warhammer 3, I am going to write a very sternly worded letter.
Very sharp wording. Okay, moving it down. Go to water detail medium, grass detail high, terrain detail high, building detail medium, unit size large, and porthole quality go to 2D. Okay.
Well, hopefully that will fix any lag issues. It's very possible that that's what the problem is. What the problem is, player?
What it is, though.
If you did not join the last free-for-all, I would ask that for this battle, you do not. I want to make sure that we get the same people who just joined in, because they were... I mean, they joined and they got screwed by the fact that I had to change my graphics settings. So, try to let the same 4 people join if you can. We're gonna be able to play a bunch of battles today, so if you want to play, you should be able to, no matter what. Not a problem. Let those people... Let them come!
I find this a perfect time for me to dip on out.
You are gonna peace out, my dude?
I am, my man. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
I'll message you on the Discord after, and we can exchange. You can have a. We'll send birthday texts. You know.
Sounds good. Are you gonna be on?
You're like, please, God, no.
Are you gonna be on later for Hunt? Are you playing tonight or no?
Yeah, hit me up if you're not hungover.
I'm not gonna be. What, hungover? Well,
I don't know, man. You sound like you're just.
I'm gonna be.
You're already beginning to spiral. You're like, all right, guys, I got something to tell you.
I'm gonna be a good player. No,
I got a secret to tell you.
I should be able to play Hunt later. If you want to. If not, no problem. I'll just find better friends that I can play with.
You know, you never had better friends than me. Yeah, just hit me up and we'll play.
Enjoy your workout. Peace out.
Same. Happy birthday. Later, guys.
Thanks. Alright, well, now the stream is going to be a million times better because of the ball.
I'm still here. Later, dude.
See you, dude. Alright, so we got another free-for-all. Tibbs, Cobra, Sir Tark. Actually, the good thing about this, guys, is I'll actually be able to focus a little bit more on the actual gameplay. But I don't know if that's even why you guys are here. It's probably just to listen to my drunk ramblings, so. We got Red Devil 99 as Darko, Sir Tarquin as the Beastmen, Cobra as the Lizardmen, and Tibbs as the Empire. And I think that those are the 4 people that were in last game, so I think we're alright. I think we'll go Desert Canyon, yeah. The only thing that I ask, again, it's no rules whatsoever, do whatever the hell you want, just make sure that you are not doing stuff that will be super unentertaining for the stream. So, I don't think anybody wants to see like a full kite build or anything like that. There are a bunch of donations I have to get to, so I'll try to scroll through those and find them. Luther with the $20, a penny for every D-joke you made during a video in the past year. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, my friend, much appreciated. Yeah, I imagine there have been quite a few Phallus references in the past, well, not just a year, it's kind of been like a running theme on my channel for quite some time. I have gotten some messages in the past from people that did not appreciate them, and to them I say, get over it, bro. It's what I do. No, here's the thing. Like, if you approach commentary from a pure, like, this is what's happening on screen thing, you can kind of get boring after a while. Not just from, like, viewer perspective, but also from a commentating perspective. So, I want to make sure I keep things light and fresh and balance the terrible humor and dad jokes with actual information. So, sometimes I'll do very in-depth analysis of stuff, and sometimes I just want to make fun of Coetl's nipples, you know? It's no biggie. Wow! Alright. Oh, we changed to the Broken Axe Tribe. We got some ground the paunch action in here. So Desert Canyon, free-for-all, no rules, just don't, like, kite for 45 minutes. Remember that if you win on stream, no one will think better of you, so it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Just play for fun. Enjoy the show. How old is old and decrepit? Apparently 29 is the cutoff, because that's what I turned. Almost 30. Once I hit 30, it'll get real terrifying. Alright, let me see if I missed any donations. Pretty sure I did. I got Major Kong. Razgriz with the $2. So is this your 3rd or 4th 29th birthday? Thank you for the 2. Yeah, Kato. I don't know that I saw Kato respond. I am super curious if Kato is Vendai Cinderglazed. That's the same person. It's the same profile pic. If it's not, my apologies. But either way, $100 on a super chat is super generous, so thank you very much, my friend. 30s are best age, absolute best for man. Yeah, no, they're definitely not bad, and I will say, I think that one of the nice things about being a dude is that I think I will age relatively gracefully. I'm not really graying. I have a few gray hairs here and there, which is nice, but nothing, like, substantial yet. I did pull out, like, a 15-inch long freak gray hair the other day, which is super weird. But other than that, like, not a lot of gray hairs. I've got the shapely beard, the quarantine beard, which I've been rocking for like a year now. I trimmed it yesterday. One of the issues I have is I do not have a super pronounced chin or jawline. It's not like embarrassing, like it's not like a super weak chin, but I definitely, in my opinion, I used to not grow out beards because it grew in initially very patchy, and for like a month and a half, 2 months, I looked kind of trash. After that, once it fills in, I think the beard looks pretty decent. But the beard, especially around the chin, that kind of fleshes out the whole like sculpted, chiseled, manly man face. I don't really have that otherwise. I need a beard to grow that out. So I'm kind of ashamed of myself that I waited so long to get like a legit fully grown out beard. But I trimmed it yesterday, and the chin game has gone back to being a little bit weak, and I'm a little bit sad because it's weird to get used to, right? Like you're used to having a big, long, pronounced jawline and beard for like a year, and then you trim it once, and suddenly it goes back to like your old face, and you can't even like recognize yourself anymore. It's very strange. All right, let me move the camera around and see if this is actually working. The improves the stream at all. Brandon Bentley with the $20. I had forgotten we shared a birthday month. Hit 26 myself. Happy birthday and thanks for the content. Hope I get the chance to tussle with you this stream. Hopefully. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm looking back. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it this stream. It's not ideal. My only request is that you don't judge me too harshly for the actual. One of the biggest issues I have with streaming on YouTube is I can't do a test stream, really, right? Like if I test stream, it's a legit stream. So basically this is a test stream. I'm trying to get my quality settings right. Clearly it's not fully right because it's still laggy, and it should not be, man. Like, what is the point in investing this much in a computer if it can't stream really smooth, even on like high, medium settings? I don't get it. Again, I can't do anything else other than apologize. It should be smoother than it is. By the next time we do this, I'll sit down with Italian, I'll figure out better settings, and we'll figure it out. But so far, 1440p streams do not appear to be great for on the YouTube side. And I don't know if it's my fault and my settings are too high, or if it's just YouTube being YouTube, but we will work on getting it fixed. Just deal with it for now, and we'll try to get it sorted the next time we stream. And obviously, there has not been a long gap between the first and second, but hopefully we'll do a third one soon, and it'll be much smoother at that point. Okay, so we've got a Minibus from Sir Tarquin. This is honestly one of my favorite builds. It's just gorgeous. Minotaur spam, running in with a full Marches infantry. We saw it did not work for the Crocsgores. We shall see if it works here, and I have a feeling it'll work out better for the Beastmen because the Greenskins went full Vanguard behind the Dark Elves, full surround off, Soul Stealers down everywhere. Dark Elves have some problems, man. They got some serious issues. Now, the Charybdis is going to be very useful in this kind of fight. The -8 leadership penalty from Abyssal Howl and all the leadership penalties, the Terror, it's going to help a lot. But the Dark Elves are fully surrounded. The Vanguard caught them completely off guard. Even the Bray Screams and the Vile Tides are messing up the Blackguard of Nagorond. Like, I don't know what they're going to do here except die. Dark Elves have been fully sandwiched. No mercy, no respite, Space Marine style. I think we will see some Druchii dead on the field very soon. In fact, Senescence Harvesters are already off the field. Gorbel is trying to goon up on the Charybdis, but in reality, he has really no chance in that fight whatsoever. Charybdis should be able to absolutely demolish that engagement. Over on this side, Grom the Paunch and the Goblin Wolf Chariots coming in. We had a big Foot of Gork, but killed some Ungor Spearmen and Dread Spears, so hardly the biggest thing. Not really a huge factor there. At the moment, Red Devil is in first because he's fighting 2 armies, but how many survivors will make it out of this engagement unscathed? I'm not really sure. We've got a lot of Lava Spider Rider archers coming in from behind, with a Bray Scream coming in, and good focus fire from the Greenskins and their skirmish contingent. There are 2 Greenskins players, Broken Axe Tribe and Tibbs. Cobra is in last place at the moment, but there's something to be said for that, honestly. I said you want to commit and actually kill stuff in free-for-alls, but being last man standing is often a good way to win if you can get stuck in and do some decent damage earlier than that. So we shall see. We have some Black Orc big bosses and Styling pub wagons charging in. A lot of skirmish chariots out on that side. Big Pit of Shades and another Vile Tide on top of the Forest Goblin Spider Rider. So pretty much a Gobbo-themed build from Tibbs and the Night Goblin Archers. And so far, Dark Elves are still in first, but the Beastmen are close behind. And they still have a decent amount of monstrous infantry left. Bunch of Calcan Guard, some piggies coming in from the rear. We'll see how it goes. The God tier thumbnail, yeah, dude, I worked on that for like 4 hours earlier today. It took a lot of my time, effort, and energy, but I just said, you know what? You guys are worth it, okay? You're worth it. So, Rusty Heirs charging in into melee, and the Broken Axe Tribe Chariot Goon Squad came in and said, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out too well for you. There are about 1,500 debuffs going on right here. So I'm pretty impressed with everything that I'm seeing in this part of the battlefield. We'll see if they're able to hold on. But so far, Broken Axe Tribe just saying, screw your archers, screw your mobility. The Spider Riders are coming. They're going straight for the Rusty Heirs. And apparently he has a full army of Rusty Heirs. Another Foot of Gork. Not doing a whole lot, honestly. Beastmen fighting over on this side, cleaning up the remnants of the Dark Elves. Got Sam Brown with the 25, and Gunter the Kaiser with the CA-10. Happy birthday, you Snushy Legend. I'll drink to you tonight. Thank you, my friend. Raise a glass for Milk and Cookies Total War. I'm planning on doing this for a long time, my friend. Hopefully Warhammer 3 will drop sooner rather than later. Thank you for the donations, guys. Much appreciated. What do we have here? We have a Gorkle Fix-It. That's a super good debuff. Super good debuff in this instance. All these chariots moving down at 24 and 40 speed. So almost no mobility whatsoever. They're charging into the Rusty Heirs. Everything is slamming into this engagement here. And we've got a very even one. Red Devil, Tibbs, and Sir Tarquin are all close together at the moment. All about 9,500, 9,900 points. So this could be anyone's game. But right now, I would say Beastmen are in the lead simply because those chariots will do absolutely nothing to Minotaurs. So I think that this Beastmen Minibus, which frankly you don't see very often in multiplayer because it's so susceptible to focus fire and archer fire and skirmish fire and even Jeep Spears, this might do some serious work in the late game and give Sir Tarquin the win. I would say Beastmen are in the lead, especially because the Greenskins are killing each other. We got a bit of a civil war here. Grom the Punch, great against infantry targets for sure, but against all that A1 Wagyu beef, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do. So Only thing he can really do in that fight is send the Black Orc Big Bosses in, but I think this is gonna be the Beastmen's game. Yeah, the Broken Axe Tribe ran over all this Greenskin's infantry. Now the Beastmen are coming in. That's a Gork will fix it, but it's rather irrelevant. What you need to kill all these Minotaurs is focus fire from archers and cheap spears. You could honestly kill an army this size with half the funds, probably, but only if you have the right type of build, and with chariots, it's not going to cut it. So they'll charge in, but all this AP and all this mass will tie them down, and if they can come in and slam these chariots from behind, that blob is dead. But I'm actually surprised. Now the Greenskins might be teaming up on the Beastmen, and that might throw a wrench in their plans. From Rafa, if you could be in the Warhammer Fantasy Universe, which faction would you be a part of? Elves all day, dude. It's not even a question. High Elves. High Elves have it made. They've got the high society. They've got beautiful women, attractive dudes. They live in fantastic houses. There aren't really very many poor people in their society, although they do enslave humans and stuff, which is kind of dickish, but you know, besides that whole slavery aspect, like, High Elves have a lot going for them. It's not even a question. If I'm a Dark Elf, you get all those benefits, but you have a million detriments too. You might get flayed alive by your brother because he doesn't like how much power you have. That's not worth it. Definitely don't want to be in the Empire. Although I guess being an Empire noble would be okay, but if you're not a noble, it's horrible. If you're a Bretonnian peasant, it's horrible. Yeah, High Elves have the most parity amongst their race. I think High Elves is the way to go every single time. And they're all like stupid good looking too. That's the other element, right? Like they're all so goddamn good looking that even the super attractive ones are just kind of like average. It's like, yeah, well, we all look like that, so you're not really impressive. Which also has its own benefits, right? Because in that aspect, it can be kind of a meritocracy. Like, if everyone already looks great and everyone's already super talented, whoever is best rises to the top. I'm okay with that. Alright, so Beastmen are actually not doing as well here as I thought. They are in first place, but this is not a guarantee. These chariots are holding out much better than I thought they were. And it's because of spells like Fists of Gork. Cobra is actually using some really smart strategies here. A chariot with 54 melee attack against monstrous infantry. And even the Butchers of Kalkengard are getting hurt pretty bad. I'm not sure that these chariots will be able to win this fight, but they've gotten some good points. And Grom is alive. He's regenning. The Black Orc Big Boss is alive. They might have a chance to make a play here. Maybe. Beastmen still looking relatively strong. I still say they're in the lead. But you kill that sorceress. You kill some of these other units, like a random Night Goblin that got forgotten about by Tibbs in the back of the map. You might have a chance to earn enough points and win this. Now, I think... Oh, you know what? Nah, Beastmen are going to win this. I don't think Cobra, even if he's last man standing, will be able to jump over Sir Tarquin. We'll see. It's getting close. The chariots are getting caught up. Ooh, they're routing now. Yeah, this is not the fight for chariots for sure. Dark Elves are fully shattered now. Red Devil in third place. Grom the Paunch and the Black Orc Big Boss on the hunt. Honestly, if I'm Cobra, go after those Gobos. Get as many points as you can before you fight the Beastmen. And then maybe, if you're last man standing, you've got a chance to pull this one out. Minotaur shields coming in. We got more Minotaur shields, and Malagor the Dark Omen with the Butcher the Kalkengard regenning in the back. Yeah, this is over. This is over. Grom the Paunch is gonna get surrounded here. He actually cannot escape. And this will be his end. We will watch it as he fights to the last. A glorious last stand for the Broken Axe Tribe. But I think Sir Tarquin and the Beastmen are gonna be able to take it. Oh, Grom. Oh, Grom. It's so painful for you, my friend. You did your best. Your best just wasn't good enough. Oh, he's getting absolutely demolished. I actually think what I might do for the next stream is just go back to 1080p. I'm not sure that the 1440p is even worth it, because I don't know how many people have internet that can actually stream 1440p well. It might be worth it just to go back to 1080p and make sure that's good before we return to 1440p. I'm kind of butthurt about it, honestly. Like, I want to not care, but it's upsetting. Oh my god. This poor Night Goblin Shaman just got punted across the battlefield. Grom coming in. Butcher the Kalkengard coming in. He's routing. And this will be Sir Tarquin's game. The Minibus gonna win in a no-rules free-for-all. Love it. We got Carré Shell, or Carrot Shell, $10. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Rafa, do you know if it is possible for elves to become vampires? Yes, actually. In the end times, there is the Squire of Tyrion named Eldyra. She becomes a vampire. I believe she's sired by Manfred. Now, whether that happened before the end times or not, or if that was just like some lore they wanted to throw in that kind of shit show of a narrative story lore, well, I don't know. But yes, elves can become vampires, and Eldyra was not too happy with that whole situation, I'm pretty sure. So yes, they can become vampires. You can watch 1440p without prompts. Yeah, I do wonder how much of it is just like dependent on... One of the things I have right now that I really need to change, my second screen is my laptop. And my laptop, I had it literally 11 years ago in college. It is now very slow. It is now pretty much at the end of its life. That is what I look at stream on. I don't have a legit second screen. So it's possible that because it's an old laptop, that the lag is kind of pronounced more on that than it would be for some of you guys with better computers, but I really don't know. We got the Black Orc Big Boss coming in, about to fight a Butcher Kalkengard squad. And the Night Goblins are all that is left for the Greenskins, so... yeah, no one else can win this. I don't know why he's running away. Are the Broken Axe Tribe and the Beastman gonna team up? That feel when no big titty elf vamp girlfriends? Yeah, I feel you. Why even live, honestly? Oh my god, dude. That Black Orc Big Boss just destroyed the Butchers. That wasn't even close. That, like, he just straight up karate chopped them. He said, you know what, I want you off the field. Peace out. He's killed 2 models already. They're at 144 HP. He's about to kill a... oh my god! This is the manliest Black Orc Big Boss I've ever seen in my life. He just shattered that unit completely. And now he's about to fight some Gobos. If he's able to win this fight against... he's going to! The Broken Axe Tribe might be the last guys alive on the map, somehow. And that means we might have some sort of comeback. I don't think it'll be enough, but... this might get super exciting here. 180 HP versus 2500. But he's got massive AoE attacks. And these are not unbreakable. They do not have unbreakable leadership, so this Black Orc Big Boss might be able to win this fight. Oh my god, they're about to rout. Oh my god, he's gonna win. That's insane. Alright, chat, I need you guys to name this Black Orc Big Boss. He is a legend of his own time. What is his name? What shall we call him? He needs to go down in history with this last stand. Oh, he should have it, unless leadership just plummets out of nowhere. Up to 100 kills now. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with Bob. Bob, the Black Orc Big Boss. Stay in melee. Don't turn around. Oh my god, he's getting attacked in the rear. Oh no. He did it. It was not enough. So, the way free-for-alls work, how much you have left in the endgame stat screen is, well, it kind of adds to your score. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it apparently was not enough to give him the win. He was actually still in 3rd place after all that. I'm a little bit sad. I feel like Bob should have at least got him into 2nd there. But still, very impressive showing from the Broken Axe tribe. Sir Tarquin and the Minibus managing to win with 16,000 points and 756 kills. I feel bad for the Dark Elves. Red Devil just kind of got screwed there. Vanguard deployed, sandwiched between a Minibus and a bunch of Skirmish Cav in his rear. That's a rough go of it, but that'll happen in free-for-all. Someone says, screw you, I'm going home, and there's nowhere to go, honestly. Death came to the Dark Elves in this one. Tibbs in 2nd with 13,000, Cobra with 12,300, and Red Devil with 10,000. Very enjoyable, and I think we're going to want to get some new players in here. Thank you guys for the games, and let's get a new set of people for another free-for-all, no rules. I feel like, well, you know what, chat, it's up to you. Do you want to see no rules free-for-alls, or do you want to see more like a try-hard unit cap on 2v2 kind of thing? Because we can kind of change it up. We can do whatever you guys want. But I feel like the no rules free-for-alls are pretty entertaining, so if you guys like them, I can keep bringing them. And Bentley is in! His wish has been fulfilled if he loads appropriately. Hopefully he does. Let me check my dashboard real quick. Don't want to miss anything through PayPal. We have 29-year-old guy in chat with the 10. 29 isn't so bad. JK, happy birthday, old guy. Thank you very much, my friend. Hopefully you are still here. And then Cynical was from last stream. This lobby might be dead. I feel like we're getting some lag in here, so I might have to rehost. Give me 1 second. I shall return. I have to drain the lizard. I have returned. Drink more Bayern München. Yeah, I think this lobby's dead, unfortunately. Sorry guys, we're not the rehost. Password is 9. You know what? Let's change it up just so people know that it's a different. Milk and Cookies Poop is the name, and we're gonna make the password 10. So Milk and Cookies Poop. Password is 10. We'll try to get Bentley in here.
Fortune favors the infamous.
Fortune does indeed favor the infamous. I think that was straight to PayPal. Green Moz with the 5. Happy birthday. Thank you, Green Moz. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I will say, one of the things that I miss most after a year or so of quarantine, which, to be fair, I have not done the best with. I have gone out and done things. Of course, I have gone out and been to restaurants and been out in public since this all began. I really miss the Creative Assembly events. Not only because, I mean, obviously it's super fun, like being able to meet other content creators, talk to them, talk about our hobbies, our jobs, what we do for a living, all that stuff. There's the element of camaraderie that comes with that. And then there's the element of being able to like show things off early, but like have actually been there and talked to the devs about it. That's probably the thing that I miss most about it. Like for all these early access things, for Warhammer 2 quest battles, for instance, I remember for the Lizardman quest battle, like we went there, we talked to the devs, we met with the people who created the game, and being able to share those insights with you guys is probably the thing that I miss most about it. And frankly, those events are kind of like vacation for me, right? Like, if you're a solo content creator, you don't have paid time off, right? You don't have benefits, and that's kind of why I made that health insurance post a couple months back. We don't have that element, that security. So, when we get time off, as in like, Creative Assembly wants to fly us out somewhere and show us something that we can then show to you guys, and like, interact in that way, it's really goddamn cool. That's probably the thing that I miss most about it. I've not gone to an event in 2 years. I am really hoping that they'll be able to do something like that for Warhammer 3, because one, I mean, it's awesome for us, because like we get to go to a location that we normally don't get to go. That's super fun. But then we get to pass that on for you guys, and you guys get to see things early and hear perspectives that you weren't able to hear before. I really want to be able to do that again. Obviously, I would love it if we could do like an actual meetup, like just have a bunch of viewers and subscribers and that kind of thing. I don't know how many viewers are actually even on the East Coast in the US in chat. I would imagine most of you are not. I know I have a lot of European viewers. Oh, I'm playing now. Oops. You know what? That's fine. I'll play one. I'll play one on stream. Pedro Cancer with the 50. I've done this for Valrak, and I shall do it for you. Papa Indy, have a good one, and happy birthday. Thank you very much. Very generous of you, man. Very much appreciated. Yeah, let's play one. I'll play one. I didn't realize that I was actually in the game. I meant to host it as a spectator, but... what do you guys think? What... Chat, let me know right now. What faction, what kind of build do you want to see? I think we'll go... What's a good map here? Now, I'm a little bit nervous, just because I'm going to have to move the camera around a lot more if I'm playing as opposed to watching, and I'm going to make it a little bit jankier, but and I do not expect very much from me right now. There's a reason they tell you not to drink and drive. Drinking and playing video games is the exact same thing. Reaction times and decision making are significantly diminished. Let's go Warpstone Crater. That's a fun map. What faction, what kind of build do you want to see? Brandon with the $10. Forza Lady. You want to see Bretonia? Oh no, you're gonna play Bretonia. I'll let you have that then.
Fortune favors the infamous.
Thank you guys for the well wishes. Very much appreciated. Pablito with a dwarf box on stream. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? No, if we're doing something, it's gonna be entertaining and wild. Spam? Warp? Oh my god. Alright. Fair enough. That's probably the meme. Oh, he's Empire though. That sucks. I don't hate the War Wagon spam idea. That actually sounds pretty funny. But do we need 3 human factions? Yes, we do. I shall be Empire. We're gonna raise the funds a bit too. We're gonna go Ultra. Does that seem like a reasonable build to you guys? No, you know what? I have an even better idea. Obviously, if we're gonna bring the Emperor, the man, the myth, legend himself, we need some heals for the guy, right? We need some heals for our steam tanks and all that. Some vetted up war wagons. No way we can lose. I actually think it'll be impossible to lose this game. I'm just too good. Although, maybe watch Warpstone Crater will not be the play. What is... Yeah. I'm a terrible person. Let me change the map so it's better for my build. Oh, it is disgusting. I already kind of feel bad for it, but not really. I mean, is it even possible to lose? I think not. And not very heavy on the micro either. Child of Han Solo and Chewie, happy birthday. Thank you, my friend. We are almost out of our double beer. We might need to go back for fourths. Yes, I've heard about second breakfast, Pippin. But what about third? What about afternoon tea? And luncheon? And supper? And dinner? Has he heard about them? Alright, so I picked Grova Slaughter so that I actually have a fire arc that works. The issue with Warpstone Crater is everyone could just sit on the outside lip and I wouldn't be able to shoot them at all. And that would be a little bit problematic. So I basically skewed this entire thing in my favor, and now it would be literally impossible for me to be defeated. Especially because I've not lost in Warhammer 2 since January of 2009, so I don't think I could ever lose, ever. It's never happened. No one's good enough to beat me, especially not when I go for my patented War Wagon Steam Tank build. I mean, what? That's not what I'm bringing. What are you talking about? I have a totally normal build of 19 Gotreks. I have actually heard that Bugman's is a legit real beer. I think I remember it being like a double stout or something like disgustingly alcoholic. It's probably not very good, but if anyone's ever actually had Bugman's Triple X brew, because that does exist in real life, let me know how it was. I'd be very curious. I'm actually not a huge fan of super heavy beers. I'm not a big fan of Imperial Stouts, that kind of thing. Like, Guinness Stout is typically the more heavy end of what I'd like to go for. I like Belgian triples. They can be okay. Personally, I find them a little bit alcoholic. I got into them for a little bit and then like realized, especially with my heartburn issues, I was just like, dude, that's just a lot for me. I don't want to deal with that. I think my favorite type of beer is just like a cold lager. Like a Sapporo. I actually really like Sapporo. Anytime I go to a sushi restaurant, that's usually my go-to. Especially because it comes in those nice, super frosted, gray tin cans. That are like 20 milliliters. Have like 1.5 beers in them. Big fan of that. But the really, and I like Guinness. Guinness Stout's pretty good. It goes down real smooth. The really heavy stuff, I'm not really a big fan of. Imperial Stouts, the ones that like taste like liquor basically, that have like 15 ABV. Nah, not on fleek.
My subjects call.
Is this? I mean, I don't know. I would not be surprised if he has brought out a legit full War Wagon build in his streams before. He also streams like 3 times a week, so he's done a lot of stuff, I'm sure. I don't know if I would call that Turin's build, but yeah, maybe. I'm sure I'm not the first one who's ever done this before. I like vodka. I don't drink beer. Dude, I can't stand vodka. Since I had that experience with Burnett's vodka, I basically swore off liquor. I just... if I'm gonna drink, I want to enjoy it, and I don't enjoy liquor. It doesn't taste good. Like, beer actually tastes good. Beer is actually enjoyable to me. If I have bourbon straight, or vodka straight, or any kind of liquor straight, it does not taste good to me, so I don't want to drink it. You can mix it. Like, I enjoy, like we said earlier, Black Kraken mixed with a Coke or something. Mixed drinks are fine. But if you have to mix it with something, then by itself, it doesn't taste good. Meh. Like, why do I want it? Beer by itself, while it's certainly it's an acquired taste, it actually tastes good. To me, anyway. Although I think most of us can probably agree the first beer we ever had we didn't like. I think Bud Light was the first one I ever had. And the first time I had it, I was like, why do people drink this shit? This is nasty. And then like 2 beers later, I was like, yeah, freaking. It just takes a bit to get used to. And you can say the same thing for liquor too, but I've never truly acquired the taste drinking that stuff straight. So many mummies to crumb. All right, so we've got Warman. Warman, if that is the Warman, that is the homie who created Medieval Kingdoms 1212 alongside Slytacular and a whole modding team. So big shout out to him. Medieval Kingdoms 1212 is a fantastic mod. I wish it was on a better optimized game than Total War Attila. Because that shit does not run well on even... My favorite marketing line in Creative Assembly history was, oh yeah, this game is built for future graphics cards. No, it's not. Here we are, 6 years later, and my 3080 still runs out at like 40 FPS. Alright, so we've got 3 Black Lions. These were spammy douches. We got a Karl Franz on a Griffin. We got 2 steamer tankers. Who should I be shooting first? Actually, yes. That is who I should be shooting first, because he's gonna have some high value stuff. Alright, let's get it popping. It's built for future graphics cards. No, it's not. It's just poorly optimized. Stop it. Alright, actually, I'm very... Ooh. Why is he smart? Why is he savvy? Alright, my army's gonna be so bad versus Bretonia. Especially if he uses this. I might have to back all the way up. Yeah, actually, honestly, it might be one of the biggest tragedies in CA history, simply because Rome 2's release was on launch the biggest tragedy, but Rome 2 is a super good game now, so I wouldn't really call that a tragedy anymore. So yeah, you might be right. That Attila had tons of great ideas and looks visually stunning in a lot of ways, although the color palette's not really my favorite. But the fact that they didn't come back to, like, you know, actually make it run smooth, which I'm pretty sure they can do. We've seen the power of optimization after launch. Or even like turn times for Warhammer 2 campaign, for instance. So Karl Franz is in huge trouble. I saw Hippogriff Knights floating around over, yeah. Okay, he's got a massive flyer. So I don't know if I can do anything to that, but we're gonna try. Die! Oh, he's just going straight in and I have nothing to stop it. We did okay damage there. Karl Franz is gonna die and he's gonna die fast. Yes, you better back up, bruh. Alright. Give him an Earth Blood real quick. Oh, he's melting. Oh, I didn't bring out Mraz. My drunk ass forgot. Alright, run. Run. Alright, let's Delta split with these. Let's bring Franz back. We've done some decent damage. Let's get a regrowth is going his way. He's not showing me any mercy. Oh, he's on me. He's not showing me any mercy. Shoot him, just shoot him. We got a regrowth going his way. We might be able to do some good damage here. We're in first for now. I don't think this game's gonna go very well. At all. Not at all. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked, you noob. You noob. Oh, flee for your lives. Alright, we need to start shooting stuff. For the love of God, my steam tank is dying. This is hilarious. Run! Flee for your lives. The War Wagons are actually doing decent damage to him. Oh, he got cut out. No, how could this happen? Yes. Oh, we're gooning him out. My Jade was just gonna die, but. Oh, he's maybe out. He might be out. Oh my God, they're gooning me. Henry Lemassif just got wrecked, but I'm being gooned. There's nowhere for me to flee.
Moving now to battle. Swiftly. At speed.
How could this happen?
No lingering. Direct call.
Flee, Carl Franz. Flee for your lives. All right, we're gonna bust out. We're busting out, boys. We literally can't outrun Demigriffs. There's no busting out. I'm just gonna run away with whatever I can.
Battle. Take the ground. Formation. Fire.
Thank you, Dons. Very much appreciated, man.
Ulrich's wrath on them. Yes, General.
Why is your drunk micro better than my silver micro? What do you call this? Good micro? I certainly would not. I lost my Jade Wizard almost instantly. Run, Carl Franz! What can I do here? Basically just go guard mode and try to get whatever damage in I can. Man, my subs are a bunch of tryhards. I can't believe they wouldn't just let me sit back and shoot things with my artillery. It's pretty messed up. But it's alright, the Franz is still alive. Majestic steed.
Moving faster. Take the ground. At speed. Go. Formation.
We have micro at home. Now what I can do, maybe, is
Sigma call.
get some snipes in on some high value stuff. It looks like I'm gonna be in last place. Because the greenskins are close by and they have an entire army left and I have nothing.
Faster.
Man. Imagine coming on my stream and ganging up on me. It's so messed up. But if I can get some good damage on the rogue idols with the Arachnarok Queen. Hell. Maybe we can sneak out a third place. Oh yeah. Daddy, I have an idea. No one has ever done this in the history of Total War. He'll try to vindictive glare me, but he's not strong enough to kill the Emperor. And now I'll get points. So many points. Oh God. He madcap mushroomed me. Leave me alone, Skarsnik. Finish it! Finish it! Oh God. Go, go, go.
Get them. War. Sigma.
Yeah, screw off, Skarsnik. Anybody like you? Alright, we got 2 war wagons back. We're right, we're right. Oh yeah. Karate shots him. Okay.
The ground.
The comeback begins now.
Wrath on them.
Alright, landing in that is not a good idea.
Go. Take the ground.
We have 2 Carl Franz on Deathclaws. In fact, I might have to,
At speed.
actually, I do have an idea.
To battle.
Fight me, Warman!
Ready. No lingering.
Oh no, my war wagon is so alone and undefended. What will happen if you attack it? Oh my God.
For the Emperor.
Please don't kill my war wagon.
Go. For Heldenhammer.
Oh no. It's so alone and vulnerable.
Quickly. Obey. Ready. Speed.
Leave my war wagon alone.
Quick march.
Oh God, he has Galmarats, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. If you can't kill this pretender Carl Franz, even the greenskins are ganging up on me, man. Finish it.
Sir. Sigma preservers.
Oh Lord.
Prepare for
Yes,
combat.
Tormentor Sword. That's exactly what I need. Thank you. Finish him, Frenzy Boy. Oh, it's getting so embarrassing. Thank you.
Now,
I mean, I'm still being shot, so it's not really ideal, but...
Moving faster! Moving now!
Still in third place, baby!
Take position!
This is...
Down.
Tokyo Drift Emperor
No
Edition!
lingering! Quick march! To battle! At speed! At speed!
Nope. He might come back, maybe. Thank you, Liam. Oh my god. They all said, screw you, Indie Pride, I'm going home. And they did it. They killed me. They finished me off. There was no mercy. Oh, Franz is back!
Take
The dream!
position. Quick march!
I think we'll need to play this pretty close to the chest.
Moving now! No! Go! To battle! Quick march! Attack! For the Heldenhammer! To me, men! Formation, march!
Die, yeoman archers!
Avoid combat!
In fact, no, I should be shooting demigrapes, 100%. Oh, or Colonel Franz.
Get them! Go! Sigma, guide us!
He's got 15 missile resist, so this won't do a lot of damage with only 2, but I might be able to kill him, or round him at least.
Speed!
I think I should be able
Take
to.
the ground!
Yeah, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's so dead. Oh my god, please. Why are you shooting at them? What are you doing? Oh my god, no.
Shalia protects us! Formation, march!
Bruh, shoot at the only thing that matters. Kill Franz. Why are you shooting at yeoman? What?
We are Sigma's heirs! To arms, men! Sigma calls! To battle!
There we go, he's dead.
Speed!
Alright, go back to cover.
Take
We
the
must
ground,
survive. Oh, he's got Gotrek.
Sir! Moving faster!
I don't know where this is in the stream. I don't think it's the end of it. We're probably gonna do at least one more, I would think. I'm having a good time. Hope you guys are as well.
Ready! Quick march!
Oh, Gottrek's Doom is popped. He's got a massive ward save. But it's alright. We've got an Emperor.
For the Emperor!
What do you guys think? Do I have a chance to get third place?
For Heldenhammer! Go!
No, probably not. Probably not. Because Greenskins are gonna be the last man standing. Yeah, definitely not.
My subjects call! To battle!
They committed so much to trying to kill me
Ready for
that they
war!
killed themselves.
Quick march! No lingering! At speed!
Alright, let's go in.
Moving faster! Detachments move!
He's gonna madcap mon- Oh, he routed. Lame.
Sigma calls!
Alright, the last charge of the war wagon.
At speed! Taking position! Formation! March!
Fortune
Taking
favors.
Oh, let me charge your night goblins. Don't you dare do it.
Sigma!
Massive charge. Got 9 kills on it. Oh, the Franz is back.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Chaotic Blizzard with the 50. Whoa, 1 second. I'll read that as soon as I get the chance. Thank you very much. And Cynic with the 50. Happy birthday, Andy. Been watching you for a while now. Love you and your content. I love you too. Thank you very much.
To battle! Sigma!
Oh my god. They did it. They killed me.
Fortune favors the infamous.
My lossless streak since January of 2009 finally broken. I can't believe it. After all that. Impossible. I thought it was actually impossible for me to lose in a Total War game, but it finally happened. For the birthday, Wah, Chaotic Blizzard with the 50. Very generous of you. Thank you. And also Cynic with the 50. You guys are awesome. Imagine training for years just to get hit with a cannonball in your first battle. That's what I say every time I see like high elves go up against Empire. It's like you got a Phoenix Guard. Okay, but honestly though, that's way less embarrassing. Think about all the embarrassing ways to die. You could die to a goblin who's like 2.5 feet tall swinging a chain around. Imagine getting exploded by that. You're a Phoenix Guard who's trained for like 500 years. And then you get smacked in the head by a goblin fanatic. That's gotta be one of the most embarrassing ways to go. And he knows it the whole time, too. He knows how he'll die. When Grom the Paunch invaded Tori Vress, there were probably Phoenix Guard who showed up who just got obliterated by goblin fanatics. Think about how embarrassing that is. Definitely not a good show. Brandon with another 20. Sorry, bud. Saw them tasty wagons. I can't believe you did that to me like that. Honestly, anyone who dares join my games and doesn't let me just shoot them to death is honestly like, you aren't allowed to play anymore. I'm just gonna force you to unsub. That's the only way. Well played, boys. They all ganged up on me. Alright, I am going to rehost. We will get Reginald in as one of the 4 players, but I'm going to spectate. I think these non-unit cap free-for-all games are just really fun. Just seeing stupid bust-ass armies. I'm enjoying it. Milk and Cookies Poop is the name. Password is 10. Host game is spec. Let's go. You're not rocking with balanced greenskins? Balance is for losers. Well, I don't know how many Phoenix Guard choke to death on their breakfast. I feel like that's maybe a bit below their pay grade. But yeah, Phoenix Guard stare into the flames of Azurian, and they are gifted with the foresight of knowledge, so they know exactly how they will die and when they will die. And they must be silent up until that point. They go into battle knowing that they are about to be finished. And for some of them, in really brutal ways too. Like, imagine having the bravery and the wherewithal to realize like, yo, I'm about to get snipped in half by a Keeper of Secrets crab claw. I know today at 0500 hours is when this will happen. And they go in and face it anyway. That is some serious badassery, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Reginald. Cheers to you, my friend. Alright, so we got Lucius, Reginald Pudgington, Grandmaster Inquisitor, and Sabrex going at it. In a 2v2, maybe I should change that. And let's make it ultra units, not unit size, ultra funds. So we've done Grove of Slaughter, we've done Desert Canyon, we've done Lost Temple. Rakatao Pools is too big, but you know what? Shrine of Cain could be Mimi. This map is small, but the line of sight is terrible. Like, there's tons of hills and line of sight blockers, so I'll be curious if people go for pure melee doomstat kind of builds, or if this will be kind of like... I think you can kite on this map, but you've got to be pretty on point with your micro. Because with all the choke points and issues with shooting, I think that might be kind of hard for people. I have temporarily lost chat, so I am hoping that that is just the Wi-Fi on my laptop being stupid and not actually, like, the stream ending. Actually, I can probably confirm that just by alt-tabbing. It should be good, right? Yeah, I think we're still good. Would you rather beat Archaon 1v1 or beat Grom in a hot dog competition? What? What does that even mean? Today is the day a troll vomits. Brandon, but imagine being that one guard that never sees his death.
Fortune favors the infamous.
The Phoenix Guard who battled Malice on Ulthuan would have known of Emmerich's betrayal for hundreds of years. Yeah, that's gotta feel so weird. To know all that info and just not share it with anybody. Let me try to get chat back real quick. There we go. That'll play, playa. Slanesh will like my build. Ivan, which one are you? Well, I mean, that's the issue, right? Like, elves still die. But they don't die of old age. They die of boredom, essentially. They grow up, they live for 1,000 years or so, and then essentially they waste away. They feel like life becomes meaningless because they've seen it all, they've done it all. They just grow bored and then they disappear. So their old age, like you see an old elf, it's not because they're like legit, like decrepit and wrinkly and disgusting looking. They're still gonna be, they're just gonna be a silver fox. They're gonna be super attractive, probably look like a 35-year-old with like gray hair. Like a 35-year-old model with gray hair. But they're bored of life. And I would imagine if I lived to 1,500 years old, I would get really bored. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can do in one lifetime, right? And then at some point, you just say, especially when you're an elf. Because their entire issue is that they feel the length and breadth and depth of emotion and experience. Everything they do 100%. So if they're a painter, they become Leonardo DiCaprio. They become Leo DiCaprio, yeah. Well, actually, it's not a terrible comparison considering he's an extremely good actor. So from a thespian standpoint, sure. I guess we could use that one. I was going to say Da Vinci. They become Da Vinci. They become Johnny Sins in the bedroom. They become, if they're a director of plays, they become Martin Scorsese. Like, everything they do, they go 100% and become extremely proficient in. And so when you do that over and over and over again and restart your life, I don't know, once every 100 years and you've been around for 1,500 years, you just get bored, and eventually they just say, screw it, and they let themselves die. They let themselves waste away, because they don't want to be part of it anymore. And the only ones that don't, conveniently, are the named characters. So if you're an Imric of Caledor, well, Imric's not the best example, because he's kind of young-ish. If you're a Malekith the Witch King, if you're a Marathi, if you're a Althanar, the Shadow King, they're the only ones that live really long times, like 6,000 plus years. Because they're like, oh, we kind of have to stick around because the plot demands it. Okay, guys, a burning head would be the most disgusting thing in the history of Total War. Maybe that will happen on stream. That would be glorious. We've got Reginald as a Brides of Cain rush army led by Crone Hellebron on foot and a sorceress on a manticore. Or actually, that was a Dark Pegasus. Got Lizardmen, a Cav-themed army with horned ones and a lot of heavy raptors. Clever girl. Over here, the Vampire Counts, a zombie front line with the Claw of Nagash and a lot of flyers, so kind of a more balanced build from Lucius. We've got Terrorgeist, Lamian Vampire Lord, and some Vargeist in support. Then we can look at those glorious red pubes. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Does the carpet matches the drapes? And over here, oh no, I lied. Reginald isn't the, that's Sabrex with the Sisters of Slaughter. Reginald has Rekarth. He is the 1,000 Maws. Cold Ones, Feral Stegodons, Feral Mammoths. He's got the whole menagerie out in force, baby. Is Tekla stronger than all Slan, or is Mazda Mundi stronger? I would say they're pretty evenly matched. If they were to be in a magical duel, it would probably be pretty even. I mean, whoever would win would be depending on who the plot demands wins it, I would say. Both are very, very powerful. We got Ripper Dactyl Squad, too. Yeah, when you get up into like the top 3, 4, 5 spellcasters in the setting, it really just kind of depends. I wouldn't say there's any hard and fast rule on who would win. Now, I'm curious to see who would win in a Flying Goon Squad match. I think the Vampire accounts would have that. Lamian Vampire Lord has some nice buffs for herself, and she has heals. Lizardmen, I do not believe they brought a Lore of Life caster, and I mean, Colossal Hunters will rip open Vargeist. Like, they will tear them a new butthole. The rest of these Ripperdactyls won't fare quite as well. And against 2 Terrorgeists and a Lord, I don't see this would be particularly good engagement for Grandmaster, Inquisitor, and Lizardman, but we shall see. He might seek to fight. Over on this side, 1,000 Mods, we got a Dark Elf Civil War, Crone Hellebrand, and Rakarth the Beast Lord going at it. And there are some bomb squigs too. Explosive squiggy boys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, do it. Do it for me. I want to watch that aerial engagement, but this is more important right now. Oh my god. Don't keep them all together. Oh, you can just go in. Why not just go in? Oh, here we go. We've got explosive squigs. And the Dark Elves have nothing to stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, just go in. Go in, Reginald. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, Lon Johnson. Oh, Dawn Piano. There is no dawn for Dark Elves. The destruction. The pain. The anguish. And there's 4 more to unleash. This is literally the worst army you could ever bring against explosive squig spam. He has no range to shoot them down at. Oh my god, but if he keeps them close, they might be bad. See, you want to spread these out and send them in one at a time. He's keeping them close, which is, oh yeah, this is, oh my god. It's absolute disaster for both sides. What can a man do? What can an elf do? The Feral Mammoth is in there. I'm sorry, I don't even care about the other free-for-all right now, because this is too much fun. Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go, here we go! Oh! It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but it was solid. Dude, that sound is way too loud. Transformation Codon is way too loud. Alright, so Ripperdactyls and Tic-Tac-Toe on this side. They went in, and predictably, they are losing. Vargeist, Terrorgeist, 2 Terrorgeists, Invocation of the Heck, no way to heal. Yeah. The issue with Tic-Tac-Toe, he's really not that good a Lord. He's fun in campaign, but in terms of like an actual aerial duel against any actual Beast Lord in melee, you will not fare well. Especially not when he's on the ground. He loses a lot of his defense buffs, so yeah, that was pretty painful. Vampire accounts are in 3rd place. Reginald with his explosive squigs are in 1st, but Saberex is close behind, and maybe he's got a chance to win that one. They're not like bloated corpses. They won't completely jib the unit. They'll just kind of wreck them a little bit. Give him a love tap. Oh my god. That was too hilarious. That was way too funny. And now we've got a huge Doomstack blob on this side. And they all have the same... One second. Look at that debuff, man. Oh my lord. Alright, so we got Soul Blight. Minus 30 armor. Minus 30% weapon damage. We got a Feral Stegodon. Sorceress of Beasts. And they're all going in right now. And it's looking like Reginald might be able to pull this one out because he's got all the monstrous infantry. Or he's got all the monsters. I think he might be able to pull ahead from Saberex there, even though he's got a 400-point advantage right now. Over on this side, Vampire counts. Terrorgeists. Ripperdactyls. Got a Mortis Engine. The Claw of Nagash is doing solid over here. Graveguard. Got Ripperdactyls over on this side, flying overhead. Got some cavalry coming in from the flank, Horned ones. And over on this side, the Witch Elf and Sister of Slaughter Corps. Dude, this has been disgusting. That's a nasty flock of doom. Tons of value being generated right here. Feral Mammoth just broke. Dude, Saber-X is going to be able to beat him. That's insane. Vampire counts are going to be able to kill Lizardmen over on this side. And Tic-Tac-Toe managed to come back. Somehow. Managed to come back after all that. Blood Knight's gonna crumble out. Graveguard, not looking too hot at this point. And I think we're gonna have a Dark Elves vs Vampire Counts match to conclude on this free-for-all. Feral Carnosaur just shouted out too. I am actually super surprised that Saber-X was able to win that one with the build he had. I don't know how. Like, he had the worst possible build against a bunch of dinos and a bunch of explosive squigs. I'm not sure how he did that. But I think Vampire Counts should be able to take this one with what they have left. We've got a full-strength Terrorgeist, 2 of them. We've got a Lamian Vampire Lord, a lot of infantry. I don't see how the Witch Elves or Sisters of Slaughter will be able to pull this one out. I think it's going to be pretty rough for them. There are some Ripperdactyls still alive, and some Skin Cohort. But in a 1v1 mano-a-mano fight, I'm pretty sure this is going to go poorly for the Witch Elves. And all these Sisters. Crone Hellebron is still alive. Murder Party would certainly help, but the Rampage doesn't really benefit you too much if you don't have something to capitalize on all that tar pitting. And so the Witch Elves with their Rampage is great if you have Dark Shards or Shades in the background to fire in, but they're not going to have any support, so they'll Rampage stuff, but sure. Now you're fighting a Terrorgeist and Lamian Vampire Lord and a bunch of Graveguard and melee, so not going to go that great for them. Reginald is out. He's peacing. And the final swarm is coming in now. I think what we'll see from the Dark Elves, they'll probably take a position up here on top of the hill and try to duel with whatever they can. Lizardmen might throw a wrench in their plan. Is that a win? That's not a Wind of Death, is it? Or is that a Pit of Shades? Pit of Shades. Yeah, Lamian Vampire Lord is going to have Wind of Death. Almost caught him out, but nicely dodged by Saber-X there. And the Flyers are coming in. Yeah, I did not see Sisters of Slaughter and Witch Elves doing so well against all those dinos. Now, to be fair, they didn't do that well. I mean, they're super depleted, and they barely have more points. Yeah, no, they're about 2,000 points ahead, so that's equivalent of about 1 dinosaur. But I am surprised they performed so well. Very surprised. Big breath attack. Oh my god, the entire army just shattered instantly from those breath attacks. Crone Hellebron got gooned out, her Witch Brew was not enough. Terrorgeist got on top of her, and she just got absolutely slaughtered. That was not fun. Now the Ripperdactyls and the Horned One Cavalry coming in from the rear might throw a wrench in the Vampire Count's plans. I would not count Lizardmen completely out of this yet. I think they will have a very hard time dealing with the big scary bats, but with a full surround off with Cold Ones and Horned Ones and a Ripperdactyl charge with Tic-Tac-Toe, maybe they got some semblance of a chance. The Hargoneth Dark Elves and Saber-X are gone. Cold One's charging in from the rear. And the Blood Knights, they're going to go in for the Skin Cohort. Now, this should be an interesting fight. I don't think Blood Knights will actually fare too well here. I mean, they'll do some good damage, but they're backed up by Lord Lord Croak is still alive with the Shield of the Old Ones. That 44% ward save. That might keep those King cohorts survivable. Yeah, and Lucius is saying, I don't want any part of that. I can't see a goddamn thing in that engagement at all. Thank you very much, Walker. Much appreciated. Alright, how is this gonna go? Can Lizardmen crawl this one back? I feel like they've maybe got a chance. And the Terrorgeists are gonna go for Croak, and unfortunately for the Lizardmen, that's gonna give vampire counts a lot of points. A lot of points. Lamian Vampire Lord also gonna come in. Yeah, he has not a lot of beautiful summon. Oh my god. Beautiful summon from Lucius. See how he did that? Raised dead right in the choke point. Cav comes down straight into a brick wall of zombies. They have nowhere to go. Tied up. Can't get in to protect Lord of Croak. And now he's gonna get gooned out, probably. Now there are some Ripperdactyls and Tic-Tac-Toe coming in. But I can't imagine with Blood Knights and Vargeist nearby, heals, zombie summons, all that. I can't see how this will go well for the children of the old ones. And I think Lucius should be able to clutch this one out, but we'll see. No guarantee. Terrorgeists aren't great in prolonged melee. They're better for cyclocharging. They don't have great leadership. And Tic-Tac-Toe is doing a lot of damage to him. A lot of damage to him. Tic-Tac-Toe is not going to be able to escape from her. One of the issues that Lamian Vampire Lord has, she has lightning reflexes, so she can catch up. She has speed boost. Alongside Valhall's Death Macabre, she can catch up to Tic-Tac-Toe and just completely slaughter him. He's gone. And yeah, he's pulled too far ahead. Even if Lizardmen managed to kill every single vampire account off at this point, and be the last man standing, they're still not going to win. Shield of the Old Ones will keep Croak survivable for a little bit longer, but the King cohort's going to go out pretty soon here. Terror guy's gonna finish him off. The Goon Squad was too much. And I think that is going to be your battle. Lucius will push 20,000. Sabrex in second. Somehow, with a full army of Sisters of Slaughter and Witch Elves. Croak is about to disappear into the ether. And that will be your battle. Should be a shattered Lizardman army ending second now. Thank you, John. Very much appreciated. I sounded like I was at least 31. Yeah, dude. More like 58 now. My body, it's crumbling at this point. As I said, old and decrepit. There's no coming back from this. It's all downhill from here. 20,000 points exactly for Lucius. And vampire counts have swarmed the field. What's left? Who's still alive? Ah, just the sorceress. Killing some zombies. And a glorious last stand. Lag on stream and lag in game is not a great combination. But that will be the end of all things, I think, and we'll give Lucius the win on that one. This is gonna be a pretty laggy ending, so I don't think I need to let it drag on anymore. I'll let them play it out, but I think we can call it. There's no way anyone else can come back. So well played to all four of you. Really enjoyable game. And I have actually not eaten any food today, and it's 8:40, so that's kind of a problem. I had a little bit of a snack earlier, but besides that, wasn't really anything much to go on. So I need something in my stomach at this point. Kind of dying. Need to cook myself some dinner. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining. Had a blast with it. I know it's kind of a short stream, and I know that the lag problems are not ideal. Again, I'm gonna sit down with Italian pretty soon here and make sure we can coordinate some settings that allow for that to just disappear. I do not know what the problem is right now, but I imagine it won't be too hard to figure out what the deal is. And the next time I stream, no matter what it will be, it should hopefully be fixed by that point. Like I said, I have very good internet, I have a very good computer, so whatever it is, once I iron it out, it'll make for a much more enjoyable streaming experience. But hopefully you guys had fun with this all the same. I want to thank you all very much for the donations and the well wishes for my very happy 29th birthday. Got Brandon with another 5, you cheeky bro. I went back and watched our fight. You were going to shoot the piss out of me, lol. Of course. Yeah, I was going to shoot the crap out of your girl knights, man. Duh. Let me make sure I go into donations and make sure that I did not miss anything on the PayPal side. But yeah, you guys were super generous today. I very much appreciate it. And there's a lot of cool stuff on the way. So make sure you stick around in the coming days. Got plenty to cover.
Fortune favors.
And obviously, in the run up to Warhammer 3, there will be a lot more of this type of content as well. So yeah, Chaotic Blizzard was the last 50 we got. I think we are all set on the super chats and everything else. Again, thank you all. You guys have been awesome. I'm going to go eat some food, settle down for the long night, and I will see you all in the next video. Indie Pride, signing out for now. Have a good one, guys.